Okay, what do I feel like doing? I've always liked it when they had the private action. Star Ocean 3 didn't really have much, It had private actions, but they weren't as traditional as this game in 5. I recently played 5, and 5's private actions were, like, pretty solid, and that game was really rushed, but...
What's wrong, Reina?
Oh, nothing. Just thinking about my father.
I have to hand it to you, Reina. Losing your father must have been terrible, but you've been dealing with it so calmly.
Oh, not at all. I cried all the time back when it happened. What's your father like, Mr. Kenny?
My father? He's a great man, respected by everyone who knows him.
Wow, I'm jealous. He sounds wonderful. You must be really proud of him, Mr. Kenny.
Yeah, he's brilliant. Maybe too brilliant.
Oh hey, flashback.
Admiral, we've entered orbit around planet Milokenia.
All right. Give me a surface scan.
I had no idea they voiced the private actions, but I guess they did. That's interesting. This game really is, like, fully voiced, huh?
This is an M-sized planet. Breathable E-type atmosphere. Looks like it's got a lot of ore deposits, especially chromium. I'm detecting life forms, but no evidence of sentient life.
The usual, then. I'll add the data to our star map.
Wait a minute, Admiral. There's a point on the surface that's turning up dark in the scan.
What do you mean? There's an energy field present. But why would there be one here? Do we know anything about this field?
Checking our database.
No matches found. All right, we'll have to land on Milokenia and check it out ourselves. Get us down as quickly as possible. Ensign Kenny, I'm appointing you to the landing party.
If I may, Admiral, my duty is to assist you at your command post, not to explore unknown planets.
I'm going down to Milokenia too, Ensign. You're coming with me.
Admiral, what if something happens to you down on the surface?
We're here to discover the unknown, to unlock the secrets of the universe. Who could ask for anything more? I'm just an old man who's too decrepit for the battlefield. Are you trying to deny me the last bit of fun I can have in my life?
But sir... Never mind. Understood, Admiral.
Kurtzman, you take the bridge.
Be careful down there, sir.
Right, let's get moving.
Oh, I didn't realize I was roaming around. Whatever you do, make sure you protect Admiral Kenny.
So tell me, what logical reason is there for Claude to be in the landing party?
I'm the Admiral's son.
Beats me. Probably dear old dad trying to prop up his son's service record.
Ah, too bad we all couldn't be the Admiral's son, right?
Well, nothing we can really do about it. Even someone like Admiral Ronix J. Kenny can't help but spoil the kid a little.
Yo, I'm 19. Is that really like an okay age to call me a kid?
Is something wrong?
No. Nothing.
That was interesting backstory. I like that they have traditional... I love Star Ocean 3 as much as the next person, but one of the... I love the private actions of this game, and I wish 3 had more traditional ones. Star Ocean 3 is my personal favorite. Wish they would have patched Dre out of the game. Honestly, same. Star Ocean 3 has the better gameplay than 2, no doubt. I'm not sure, because when I was playing Star Ocean, when I did my Redux playthrough of Star Ocean 3, which I did that like a year ago, I said it was my favorite, but maybe that was just like recency bias. I really love 2 and 3, to be honest. They're basically tied.
Here they come.
I think the story of 2 is better, despite being an older game. I'm not trying to say 2's story's like amazing or anything, but like...
Well, I'd say that's worth 10 out of 10.
I didn't like some of the things they did in Star Ocean 3's late game story, and the ending of 3 is really lame. So, I would say that 2 has a better story. Even if it is like more simplistic, it's still like, I feel better done. Plus, I love item creation in this game more than 3. Although Star Ocean 3's item creation was pretty fun. Basically, the point I'm trying to get at is 3 is also a good game. Very respectable favorite game in the franchise. It's probably it might be my favorite. It's really close with 2. 2 and 3 are basically fighting for the top spot. Maybe when I finish this playthrough, I'll have like a better understanding of like which one I like more.
The trip took a lot longer than I thought.
There's nobody around.
The castle looks like it's locked up too.
Let's stay at the inn for the night. We can visit the castle tomorrow.
But yeah, Star Ocean 3, good game. Good game on the PS2. It's on the PS4. If you haven't played Star Ocean, I feel like Star Ocean 3 is a good introductory point.
Why, it's Raina! You've been quite a stranger lately.
What a character design you have.
Sorry I haven't been around, Aunt Rachel. How are things going?
Oh, as well as always, I'd say. Oh, found a new man, did you? Worrying Westa to no end, no doubt.
He's not my boyfriend.
Yo, her face is so red.
Well, you didn't have to shout it like that.
Huh?
Oh, nothing.
Well, you're in luck. I've got a lovely vacant room just for the two of you. How about I let you stay there for the night? On the house.
I do like getting stuff for free.
Are you sure that's okay?
Oh, nothing but the best for my niece on her special night.
I told you already, it's not like that at all. I swear.
Not at all, huh?
Poor Claude's getting offended by this.
Come to think of it, Mr. Flack paid a visit to town a couple of weeks earlier.
Diaz was here?
But he left soon afterwards. Not that he had any particular destination in mind.
You know what bothers me? Why are the characters' names, the party members, are all in caps, but then this, like, Rachel here has lowercase letters? It's just, it's a pet peeve, but it just bothers me that some of the characters' names are, like, all caps. Mostly the characters you, like, play as, I guess. Because minor spoiler alert, but Diaz is a character you can recruit later in the game.
I see.
Yeah, like see Rena right there, her name is in all caps, but then Aunt Rachel here has some lowercase. Really weird. Weird design choice.
Well, make yourselves comfy.
Thank you so much, Aunt Rachel.
They probably did it for like distinguishing, but like honestly,
Thank you.
it's just really weird.
You're quite welcome. Take care of Raina for me, all right?
Yes, of course.
Looks even more jarring in a sentence.
By the way, I couldn't help but wonder, who's Mr. Flack?
You mean Diaz?
She mentioned the name earlier, so I was just curious.
His full name's Diaz Flack. He used to live in Arlia like me. Something terrible happened to him, though, a long time ago, and because of that, he left the village.
Well, I'll try to avoid the subject then.
Thanks.
Do you mind if I make one request, though?
What is it?
You really don't have to call me Mr. Kinney.
Finally! Where was this like 30 minutes ago at least? Or like even like not right when you meet her, but where was this once you got to Arlia Village? Like come on!
It just makes me feel weird when I call you Raina.
Ah, you're telling me.
Okay, I'll remember that from now on.
Well, let's get ready for bed then. It's getting late.
Looks like it. Good night, Claude.
Oh, so much better.
Good night, Raina.
It only took like an hour and a half to 2 hours of gameplay for that to happen. Claude really should have done that earlier, but better late than never, I guess.
Well, how did things go?
We had a great night's sleep, Aunt Rachel. Thanks for asking.
Oh, you know that's not what I meant.
Just walk the other way. Okay. Let's pretend that never happened. The Kingdom of Krosse. Good to be back. What kind of weapons you got for sale? Yo, a broadsword for my boy? Why not? Venomous stingers. That's for another character. I'm all for getting some armor. Padded armor is pretty expensive. Did I not put it on Claude? Oh, did Equipment Wizard turn off because I edited accessories or equipment? Yeah. Why is it off for Claude? I want to keep it on for now. And then as we get later in the game, I'll probably think about turning it off. Oh, the skill books. I can only afford one of these, though. Maybe I can sell some stuff. Skill books are very important. You want to make sure you buy them because that gives you skills, believe it or not. Yo, how do I have a resurrection elixir, but I don't have any fresh sages? That doesn't sound right. Alright, look. I want to buy as much as the next guy, but I just cannot afford all this. That'll do it. Padded armor. I think we're good on armor and stuff. Really want to buy those skill books. At least 2 of them, if not all of them. We'll be back in Krosse, but, you know. Restaurant. A fattened goose. Would you like to try our Krosse cuisine? It's the best there is. How about a nice dinner for tonight? Oh, you have the stuff to buy. One man just has too little money to make use of all this right now. definitely would come up in the review if she called him Mr. Kenny for the whole game. Yeah, it annoyed me as well. The fact that it happened for as long as it did kind of annoys me, but by the time you're done with this game, you forget all about it. I would say if it happened for like at least 10 hours, this game isn't very long. That is something else to know. This game is not super long. It probably takes you like 30 to 40 hours to finish the game on average. It's not a very long game, so even if it happened for like 5 to 10 hours, it'd be a pretty big complaint. Yeah, I'd be lying if I said it wouldn't annoy me. Honestly, I'm gonna sell this. I don't think I really need a resurrection elixir right now. I'd rather just have the skill books. Give me knowledge, sense 1, and then technical 1. So you want every single skill book because those lead to skills. And as you can see, now we have a lot more skills. All of these tie into item creation, which we'll learn them eventually. I want to kind of stockpile my points for now. Dude, I love the skill system in this game. And item creation. Very ahead of its time for a PS1 game. Again, originally a PS1 game. Which this is basically the PS1 game, except some changes have been made. Some for the better, some for slightly downgraded, and some for slightly the worse. The best way to deal with threats like the Sorcery Globe is not to go anywhere near them. Yeah, I'm gonna do against what you told me, because gotta finish this game eventually. You can always hit an enemy if you attack them from behind. Knowing this little tip can really make life easier. I think there's treasure in the armory. Let me go take a look around. Wow, it turns out playing this game with a D-pad is not that bad. I'll probably still try to get the analog stick set up for next time, but turns out it's not as bad to play this with a D-pad. That's the restaurant. What's this? A bar. Did you know that this town of Krosse is right in the middle of the Krosse continent? Alright, I'm not doing drunk dialogue. No, thank you. We're good. I think we can just go straight to the castle. Up we go. But yeah, this game's start is like a little meh. But then again, Star Ocean 3 really doesn't get going until you get Nell, I feel. This game has a bit of a slower start too. Excuse me, can you please register at the counter? Alright, well, I guess I can't go that far to the left without registering.
This is the front desk for the audience chamber.
This is the place. I'll write our names in for you.
Ah, I see you're here on behalf of Mayor Regis of Alia.
Yes, sir. I'd like to have an audience as soon as possible, if I may.
Very well. If you could kindly wait until I make the arrangements.
Thank you very much.
I'm a very impatient person. This better be quick.
You're welcome to look around the castle until the time comes.
That would be great. Thank you. We're in, Claude.
See, that rolls off the tongue so much better. Makes the interaction so much better in this game. She doesn't call me Mr. Kenny every 5 seconds. What should I cook today? Oh, I'm having pasta with ground beef myself later when I'm done with stream. I want to be honest, I wanted to go for 5 hours today, but I might go for 4 because of that whole power outage that happened. Which was annoying, but you know. Because now I'm like pretty hungry. I'm not like hungry yet, but I will be by that time. The castle is really large, so there was always a lot of cleaning to do. Although, I don't have to read much for this game, so 5-hour streams will probably come pretty often. Leather helmet. And a wooden shield. Too bad I already had the leather helmet. I just wasted money on it for no reason. I guess I could sell the one I just got.